In 1984, Apple didn't just launch a product, they launched a revolution. With a single commercial, they redefined advertising, disrupted an entire industry, and announced their mission to think different. This is the story of how Apple's 1984 ad changed advertising forever. The early 1980s tech world was dominated by IBM. Computers were seen as tools for businesses, not individuals. Advertising reflected that, dry, corporate, and uninspired. Enter Steve Jobs and Apple, a company determined to position its new Macintosh as a product for the people, not just corporations. But how do you make an entire world care about a computer? To answer that, Apple hired legendary filmmaker Ridley Scott, hot off his success with Blade Runner. The inspiration? George Orwell's dystopian novel, 1984, where conformity and control rule society. The vision was bold. Apple would position itself as the underdog, breaking IBM's dominance. Represented by Big Brother, by empowering individuals with technology. On January 22, 1984, during the Super Bowl, Apple aired the now legendary 60-second ad.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the Information Purification Directives. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests of being contradictory thoughts. Our unification of thoughts is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Apple's gamble paid off. The 1984 ad stunned audiences and the industry. Critics praised it as a masterpiece, while competitors were left scrambling. Apple didn't just sell a computer, they sold a vision. The ad framed them as the rebels, the innovators, the ones who dared to stand up against the status quo. Apple's 1984 ad wasn't just a commercial, it was a cultural moment. It showed the world that advertising could be cinematic, emotional, and revolutionary. It turned the Super Bowl into the stage for iconic ads and set a new standard for storytelling in marketing. Today, its legacy lives on. Ads aren't just about products anymore, they're about values, movements, and ideas. And it all started with a hammer and a screen. Apple's 1984 ad proved that with the right message, you don't just market a product. You inspire a revolution. What other campaigns have shaped our world? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives on Brandscape.